Hello, it's Erica.
Hello, it's Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
Hi, Erica.
Ooh.
How are you doing today?
I'm really tired. Yay.
Yeah, same as every day, pretty much.
Yeah, every day is tiring when you are a stay-at-home parent.
And when you are a work all the time dad.
Yeah, you get alone time.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm good then.
I don't do anything alone, including showering now.
Okay.
She comes in to tell me, hey, I want a popsicle while I'm in the shower.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Well, you gotta get them popsicles.
You gotta get them pops. It's extremely hot, but she would do that in winter. Who are we kidding?
Yeah, that and ice cream.
Yeah, that's true too. I'm saying
Hey,
you should
what?
probably talk louder.
What?
There you go. Thank
Okay.
you. I'll work on my hand signals apparently.
Yeah, I don't know your sign.
Up. Okay.
Up? That was like, you're
Voice
like,
up.
hey.
No,
Like,
don't
I
do that.
didn't-
Okay, so we've been gone for a little bit, and it's due to some things that have been not so great that have happened in the last bit. We first off got COVID, which was a horrible experience that we recounted on Patreon, and it sucked. I'm sure it's obviously sucked for everybody around the globe, but now we have a little more insight into why it sucks.
Yeah, and it definitely sucks.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
But
we've had, or at least I've had worse colds and stuff.
yeah, we have. That's for sure. I do not like having the flu.
Yeah.
With throwing up.
Typically like having the flu.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, COVID was a little different.
Yeah, it was a little different.
Yeah.
But we're better. We're on the mend. I'm still like extremely winded if I go upstairs, and that's not normal for me. But hopefully that will change. So yeah, we had COVID. And then at the same time, if you follow on Instagram, I did some posts about Punky, and while we were sick, Punky also got sick, and while all this was happening, he passed away, and it's been really hard, and we miss him a lot.
Yes, we do.
I haven't cried this much in a really long time, and we really miss him. Punky's been like a sidekick on the show since the very beginning. He's always growling in the background, and I love him to pieces, and he's kind of the epitome of like someone only a mother could love. That's kind of Punky.
Yeah, for sure.
If you've been listening for a while, then you know that he's always hated Bobby, but kind of loved him also. But they have a tumultuous relationship, and I really weirdly miss seeing that too. Even though he tried to murder you multiple times a day, I miss
he
it.
liked me. He loved me, I think. I loved him too, but he loved me. He was just very protective over you.
Yeah, and I get that. I'm pretty cool.
Yeah.
But so it's been a really shitty month last month, and still dealing with missing him. And we were talking about for our next episode, we were gonna maybe find a topic and dedicate it to Punky. Maybe do like some animal stories with like people who have a paranormal or like ghost experience with their pets. Maybe it would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
So to everybody who reached out and talked to me and asked how I was doing, I really, really appreciate it. It really helped a lot. And for everybody who kept Punky like in their minds and was pulling for him, really can't tell you how much we appreciate that. I'm really grateful for that. All of you guys are so nice, and it does not go unnoticed by me at all, or Bobby.
Yeah, thank you guys for all that.
So hug your little animal tonight and give them extra kisses for us, please. Because they're great. Animals are the best, and we don't deserve them, as far as I'm concerned.
Definitely true.
Even when they're kind of little demons like my little pumpkin.
Exactly.
But yeah, so that's kind of where we've been, and that's why we've been missing for a little bit. Otherwise, we're trying to get back to a semi-normal schedule.
Yeah, trying to. So,
Life.
Yeah, and podcast scheduling, we'll get back on that now. So we're doing good right now.
Yeah.
It's the second one in a few days, counting Patreon.
We did our Patreon, and now we're here. Now we're here with you guys. So,
yeah.
Yay! So, per usual, I want to talk about what's happening in the news that's odd, because it's my favorite thing about doing this podcast the last few years is getting to talk about what is odd that is happening.
Because usually she just tells me this stuff, so
yeah,
now
and
she has a whole bunch of people that like to hear all this stuff. So, yeah,
I can't help it. I mentioned this on Patreon, like weird news and weird happenings in the world, like bring me comfort.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, but kind of not. I mean, it's like a release from like our crazy, not super fun stuff that we have to go through.
It's like reading for me or watching like a fantasy movie.
I was going to say it's like watching Below Deck for me.
Oh.
I get to like not think about real life. And, yeah.
Below Deck, I don't mind it. I'll watch it. Like, it's fine.
By the way, guys, we're going to be starting the Below Deck podcast pretty soon. So Below Deck with Bobby and Erica. Oh my God. What? What? Is that not a good name off the cusp? Is that what you're... I don't know.
No, I mean... I don't know. I'll figure it out. I don't even know if I want to do a podcast about Below Deck. How about we can call
it Below Me Deck?
No.
Like it's...
Below My Deck?
Yeah. Exactly. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I don't know what he's talking about. Like,
it's a TV show?
No, I know that. Do we
Bravo.
have a podcast about it?
Okay. We're sponsored by them, by the way.
No, if only. That'd be great.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about weird news because I haven't got to read a lot on it the last few weeks. So I feel very behind. That's all. I need to get caught up. As do you?
Oh, yeah. I've just been missing the weird news.
You like weird news.
Yeah. How's the froggy have a scar?
I don't know. Yeah. So we're looking at a picture of a frog. Apparently, there is a very mysterious ancient mass frog grave that was found in England. I saw that headline and immediately was like, what? What do you mean, mass frog grave? Like, do you think
that... headstones?
No. Do you think that means, like, they all went there to die? Or did somebody see a bunch of... Like, did somebody murder
Or did
frogs?
They, like, all, like... I don't know. Do they live together? Or do frogs ever, like, live in, like...
Like a pack?
Yeah.
A pack of frogs?
Then did they just get diseases and die? I don't know.
I don't know. Because you see that with birds, right?
Oh, wow. That's a lot of frogs.
You can't skip ahead.
I didn't.
Okay.
I'm just guessing.
Lies.
Yeah.
So there was an enormous cache of frog bones that was discovered during the excavation of an ancient site in England. And archaeologists are super stumped as to why there is this crazy, peculiar mass grave of them. The find was reportedly made as researchers were studying the remnants of a centuries-old home near the village of Bar Hill. During the dig, they uncovered a trench that measured a whopping 45 feet long and inexplicably contained approximately 8,000 frogs. Well, frog bones. Frog bones. Oh. So they mean... Like, are they counting individual bones, or are they saying the...
They're talking about like a skeleton, a full skeleton.
So you're taking it as 8,000 frogs?
Yeah. I mean, they're not going to count individual bones, I feel like. Maybe they would. I don't know. So this is how old?
It's from an ancient site. I don't know. It hasn't said yet.
I thought it just said. I just read it. But
described as...
centuries old.
Okay. Described as extraordinary by archaeozoologist Dr. Vicky Ewins, the discovery is particularly perplexing to researchers as they have no explanation for the origins of the mysterious mass grave. Okay. That is mysterious. According to the researchers studying the remains, the bones show no signs of having been cut or burned. All right, so they're not like part of some ritual or they didn't eat the frogs, because usually you would see markings on the bones.
Yeah.
Which would seem to preclude the possibility, there you go, that they had been eaten. However, archaeologists did not entirely rule out the scenario, since they could have been boiled and, so then they're suggesting the skin came off?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, something weird like that.
Okay. One intriguing theory is that the amphibians died naturally as part of some kind of disastrous event or disease, and that their remains were subsequently dumped in the giant trench.
So people, they were just dead everywhere.
People are like, pick these frogs up.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess, if they're just dead everywhere.
I
so
could
people
see
are
that.
Like,
they don't want to
dig
have
a big
the
hole.
Disease.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right, solved. Next.
Oh, I do see that.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's very common.
Is it?
Yeah. And
is it really
with
common?
With frog diseases, 200 years ago.
Do you mean that really?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
No.
I have extensive research on the matter.
Was that one of the oh my god, what was that called? Like the biblical things, like the locust and the sea turning red and firstborn dying. Was frogs one of them?
Yeah, they fell from the sky, right?
I think.
Yeah.
Wasn't frogs one of them?
Yeah. So maybe that happened and they all fell into a pit.
Maybe. That's so scary, that stuff. Okay. Next, head of Russian space agency talks UFOs. There's so much UFO news the past, I feel like, year, but I feel even in the last few months, it's just been doubling down. I don't know why. I don't know if...
We're getting close to communicating. For them to show in themselves to us. And
I'm scared.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
Don't like it.
We're just going to find out they've been living here forever, and we're cool with it. Yeah.
I'm not cool with it.
What if I'm an alien?
Then I will kill you.
Would you leave me?
No, I would kill you.
You wouldn't be able to kill me. I'm an alien. I have superpowers. I have, you can't pierce my skin.
Okay.
But my brain can pierce your brain.
Ew.
That's right. Oh my goodness.
I will.
So what do you do?
Light you on fire.
For real. You find out I'm an alien.
Okay. When I find out, do you know I found out?
You're saying, do you have to, keep it secret?
Yeah. No, because I want to know if only I know.
Yeah, I told you. I'm telling you.
I have a leg up.
I'm telling you. I'm like, hey, I love you. We've been together for a long time. You should probably know my deepest secret. Alien.
No.
You would leave me? You would kill me?
Yeah.
What? What about baby? She's half alien.
Half, thank God.
Half alien. So that means you got to keep me alive.
If I couldn't kill you, then I would hope Esme had the powers to turn on you.
What?
Yes.
Why am I a bad guy? Why am I a bad guy?
Well, why would you hide it for so long?
Because you're terrified of aliens, and I when I found that out, I was already deeply in love with you.
Why are you here?
To take over.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm here because I saw you from really far away, and I fell in love with you.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Well, me and baby are aliens, so.
No.
What if you found out me and baby were baby's 100% alien?
She's okay.
She's good?
Yeah.
But you're going to kill me?
You got to go.
I don't even get you have to leave. I'm just dead.
Well, I don't trust you. You got to go.
You've known me for quite a long time.
I haven't known you because you didn't tell me you were an alien.
You didn't know baby was an alien.
She wouldn't technically know either.
She knows. She can talk. She can fly spaceships. She can do all the things.
No.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
She can do all the things.
So you've told her
where we're from, you can talk. You're like a full adult after 2 days.
That's odd considering her childhood, but okay.
Yeah, well, she hides it.
You.
Yeah, we do it together. It's bonding.
No, if I found out you were an alien... Oh, couldn't get away from you fast enough.
Wow.
That's horrifying.
So I just need to pretend I was an alien, huh?
Why is that so weird, considering if I became possessed, you said you would leave me immediately?
Okay. Gosh. For the last time.
And you've said that for years.
Never said that.
Yes, you have.
I've said it jokingly in movies. When we're watching movies, I'd be out of there too. I would never leave you. You know that. I would lock you up. I'd chain you up, but I wouldn't leave you. I'd like chain you up to the bed and just like leave. I'd feed you though. I wouldn't like let you die. Like I'm not killing you.
That's worse than me killing you.
Potatoes, potatoes.
Oh my God.
Apples and oranges. Different things.
The head of the Russian Space Agency recently shared his thoughts on the UFO phenomenon, including the possibility that Earth is being studied by ETs. Dmitry Rogozin reportedly made the intriguing comments during an interview with a Russian media outlet over the weekend. Asked about the chances of intelligent life arising in the universe, Roscosmos chief was open to the idea and argued that there are innumerable factors that can contribute to the emergence of life, including an intelligent one. Regarding UFOs, he revealed that the Russian Academy of Sciences was actually been collecting facts regarding sightings of unidentified flying objects. However, he offered a rather dispiriting assessment of their findings. Okay, hopefully he's saying it like won't happen. According to the space agency chief, to date, Russian experts have determined that 99.9% of the cases are instances of atmospheric and other physical phenomenon, rather than aliens. Love it. I don't like that 0.1%.
Well, that's like nowadays you're getting more and more too, because even drones, like if you can't identify it, a drone is one.
Yeah, it's just an unidentified
exactly,
object.
Yeah. So you're saying why there's so many. It could be just because people are getting drones and flying them around.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of it.
Now they're UAPs. That's what they like to call them.
What is?
Like the government calls UFOs now UAPs.
What's UAP?
Oh my God, why am I blinking? Unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Unidentified.
Aerial
phenomenon.
That one.
Okay.
And then there's USOs. There's unidentified submersible object.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I feel like are
those are
the
real
ones you need to be creeped out by.
No, they're just living in the ocean. They're just UFOs that can go. They're like amphibious UFOs. They can like go in water.
Nothing what you're saying is comforting. You're just telling me what they are.
Yeah, but they're not scary. They're just like They can live in the ocean. Why are they more scary?
Would you like if something just like lived under your house and you didn't know anything about it and it hid?
It's not under our house. It's on the ocean.
It is. We live on Earth.
Yeah, it's in the ocean.
Yeah,
that's not under our house. That's not at all.
We live on Earth.
When you go in the ocean, there's already sharks and things that can attack you. Anyways, that's scary enough. So it's just another thing under there. Yeah, but you can't stop a shark.
I definitely.
I'm saying, what's the difference?
I can.
How are you going to stop? You're on a surfboard. Great white comes up to bite you.
You can kill a shark.
What are you going to kill it with? When you're like,
I can go out on a boat and definitely kill a shark.
You're going to bring a gun?
I would never do that.
Okay, and you think you can't just kill an alien underwater? Come on.
No, not when it's in a craft.
Yeah, well, you shoot the craft. It sinks. Come on. Bubbles.
Insane. According to the space agency chief, it's 99.9%. He's apparently Bobby's saying that it's because of drones. That said,
partially, not a whole.
That said, Rogozin conceded that we still assume that genuine visitations of the extraterrestrial variety might have taken place, and indicated that he has spoken to Russian pilots who reported mysterious mid-air encounters with odd objects that seemingly cannot be explained. Perhaps the most unsettling observation to come from Rogozin concerned the idea of ETs could be visiting Earth in secret and mused that we can study bacteria, but we can also be studied just like bacteria.
Yeah.
I really don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, you just kind of got to get over it.
No, I don't.
We're going to like see them in our lifetime for sure. Like, I feel like we're definitely getting to the point where they're going to be here. You're going to be talking to them. They're going to be listeners. They could be listeners. Be nice.
No,
they could be listeners to the pod.
I've already multiple times over the years said, like, at first I thought, like, no, I hope they're not listening. And then I was like, no, like, fuck them. Come at me. Like, wow, you don't want this.
Wow, they don't want this? You're good with it, though? So if they show up, you're like, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm going to burn them alive.
Wow, okay.
I need to buy hairspray. I don't use hairspray anymore.
You have the torch your dad left here.
Yeah, the weed flamethrower.
Yeah, the alien killer?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, no, I would. Yeah, we can kill aliens. No big deal.
I truly think, like...
Yeah, no, I think so.
No, I truly think that if I had every weapon at my disposal, like, within reason, you could pick a couple. One of them, I would definitely pick a flamethrower.
For aliens, specifically?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
them standing in front of me,
like a real flamethrower.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's a good one. That's a good one. The only problem is they don't actually last that long.
What was the most, what hurt Predator the most?
Predator? It was... What
weapon hurt him? Did anything really...
Yeah,
I know he bled, because then they saw him.
Because at the end... I should know this. At the end, Schwarzenegger gets covered in mud.
Right.
Muscles and mud. And then what is he... How does he kill him? I don't think it's fire.
I don't think he kills him. Does he kill him?
Yeah, at least he hurts him. And then he sees him
doesn't just
bleed.
Blast off and leave?
No, I don't think so.
I can't remember.
Schwarzenegger kills him. Wow, I don't know how I can't remember. I've seen this thousands of times.
I don't believe that.
I have, but it's probably been 10 years, but... Huh, yeah.
We gotta rewatch Predator.
Yeah.
Okay. People listening to this right now are like, you dum-dums.
Yeah.
You don't remember when...
I don't know. Signs, it was water.
I definitely know
They
signs.
would... That, though, about signs, you saw signs.
Yeah, that's why
you see signs?
Terrified.
You saw signs? That doesn't make sense how they die from water when they're going to a planet that's like 80% water. They wouldn't do... That's the only thing that, to me, did not make sense in that movie.
No.
They would not come
They definitely wouldn't land. They'd go to the desert, if anything.
Well, yeah, and they were like avoiding water areas.
That would have been a better movie. It's like a person who wants to just be left alone, and they live in the middle of the desert, and then they choose their area to come mess with them. And then they realize... Does
that one have to defend themselves? Or...
Yeah! That'd be like an action movie.
Taking on every...
Yeah, like Rambo style.
That's a Rambo.
And then he realizes it's water, and then he's like, shit, I live in the desert.
So he starts digging?
Maybe, I don't know, but he's got to come up with a crazy plan.
Peeing in water balloons?
Maybe.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, for sure.
He's going to the supermarket and loading up with a bunch of gallon jugs of water.
The supermarket in the desert?
I mean, he can drive into town.
Well, then he can probably just go to a hose somewhere. And he's going to drive in town where there's fire hydrants and stuff. And then he's like, okay, I'm going to leave.
It would have been a better movie.
It was a great movie.
No, it was a horrible
Fantastic movie. That was awesome.
I did not like that movie.
It was a good movie.
So this is a weird one also that I'm not fond of. Apparently there's a saucer-shaped craft, I guess they don't want to use UFO term, that collects lightning during a thunderstorm, and it was filmed in Missouri. It's charging up.
Interesting. I feel like I heard about this kind of thing.
What did you hear?
I feel like I heard what you're saying, that there was that it's like a UFO or something that collects power from lightning. I
mean, that would make sense, right? They seem to be around places that have more energy, they definitely show up in cities, and they are always around power plants and military bases that have a lot of nuclear power and shit.
Or they could be causing the lightning.
Yeah, they hang out by volcanoes. There's a lot of lightning and static around them. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why? So do you think it's that's where they get their fuel?
No, I think I just heard of that.
I know.
I don't know. I don't think this one's real at all.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it'd be kind of...
I mean, they're not getting fuel from...
You don't think they're
lightning.
Charging up?
I mean, so you think they're somehow sucking the lightning in?
I don't know.
I mean, but then they have to wait for lightning? Wouldn't they just run out of fuel at some point?
Well, maybe it's not lightning as we see it with a thunderstorm, just static maybe.
Yeah.
A charge?
Yeah, maybe.
During a severe electrical thunderstorm on June 7th in St. Joseph, Missouri, a photographer, while filming the thunder and lightning, noticed a huge saucer-shaped object in the center of the thunderstorm. The picture I don't like. It looks like it's from a movie. It probably is. I don't like it, though.
It just looks like a cloud, though.
You don't see the huge craft.
I see it. It looks like a cloud.
No, that does not look like a cloud. This and the thing on top of it.
I think that all just looks like a cloud. Or I think that's a cloud.
No. That's definitely a UFO and a cloud. And I hate it. It's gotta go.
Definitely.
The object appears to have a strange antenna. Yep, saw that on top of it. It's collecting lightning. Since it seems that the vapor clouds are influenced by the shape of the object, we can suppose that the object is not a natural cloud, but a solid craft created by intelligent design, whether man-made or of alien origin. This wasn't the first time. What? Well, I thought you were going to say something.
No.
Okay, this wasn't the first time a UFO was caught during a lightning storm. Back in 2017, a UFO was caught on camera when it was hit by a gigantic lightning strike in the U.S. What? I want to see that video. 2017 UFO caught on camera. Okay, where? Somewhere in the U.S.? Okay. It is often said that UFOs to recharge their batteries. It seems weird that...
I mean, they wouldn't have batteries.
I can't see a UFO but maybe it's not a battery as we know it.
Right. But then...
Be some super high-tech battery.
Yeah.
Or really...
Paw Patrol does an episode of this, too.
Really?
Yeah, where they go around, Mayor whatever, picks up the lightning. It's in the movie. Patrol? I think it's in the movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah. Anyways, go on.
So there's footage of the thunderstorm with saucer-shaped craft starts at about the 3-minute mark for people watching it. I can post it to Instagram. Hopefully it'll let me. All right. Are we going to press play?
You can.
We're going to watch it. All right. St. Joseph, Missouri. It says Melissa, June 7th. What? She freeze-framed on the lightning strike where you can see it. Ew.
I want to see it, but I think it's just cloud.
It looks like a big ass UFO mothership.
It could, but
the antenna on top is weird too.
I think it's just cloud.
You think that is just a cloud?
Yeah, I think it just looks like.
I know there can be really weird clouds that form in storms that look.
Yeah, like a UFO.
No, but weird spirals and spheres and kind of weird smoke rings. But this looks, I don't know. I don't like it. That is a wild thunderstorm.
I wouldn't be surprised to find out that was actually a UFO, but I think it's a cloud.
Ew, I don't like it. If I saw that, was watching the storm, which is insane storm, and then saw this weird dark thing in it, I would be locking all the doors, closing all the windows, and fully hiding.
I don't know. I think it's a cloud.
Doesn't look like a cloud. It looks like something from Star Wars.
You should see what people say. Post this and see what people say.
I would like to know what people say. I don't know. I know I don't like it, and it looks really weird. Ugh, I just don't like that at all. I don't like it at all. Why do they need to be here?
To study us.
Do you think that's why? Or do you think they need our
I think they're just like us. No, I think they're just like us studying. Well, we would use a resource if we needed it. Yeah, but I think they're just studying us just because we're crazy.
I think that isn't somebody you want to study.
No, I think they're probably studying us and seeing if they can use us at some point.
The only way I feel if I have to believe in aliens, which I guess I do, and if there's a scenario I can pick, I want it to be the one where they can see us killing our planet.
Yeah, they want to help.
And they want to, course correct.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
There's been people who have been abducted who have said that was the whole point of them being abducted was aliens were hey, we think you're somebody that might be able to do these
environmentalists
things.
And stuff. They're doing that.
Yeah, but nobody listens.
Yeah, exactly. But
they listen, but the people who need to listen don't listen.
There could be a bunch of alien species, and some of them want to help. Some of them maybe are protecting us from others. And
I think it's impossible to think that there's an entire species or whatever alien race, I guess. Not everyone's going to be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And usually the people who are giving the orders to go check out another planet have some nefarious reasons. So that's why I'm scared.
But maybe the reason we haven't we don't know, like haven't like seen that, like know that we see them and everything, is because the stronger alien race out there is protecting us. Like they're like the ones, the environmentalists.
Aliens are fighting over.
Yeah, they could definitely be fighting like
fate of Earth.
Yeah, for sure.
Huh.
I mean, they could definitely be. I mean, think of it like environmentalists looking at like studying a specific area, or look at like Greenpeace, studying whales and helping to protect whales and everything, and then they send boats out to stop fishermen. That could be a much smaller version of it.
Yeah, I don't know. My thing is, if they're here to course correct, why don't they
kill us all and start over? It's probably the best course correction.
Why don't they just straight up land and have a press conference?
Because people would freak out and want to kill them, and then there'd be a war, and then there'd be people dying. And
why don't they just beam in a signal and do it from far away and have
maybe even though they have tons of technology, maybe they can't. They're not at. Maybe we hold them up on a higher pedestal than they are.
I don't know. It just seems weird. I think they would say something.
If they could, I mean, we couldn't handle it. You couldn't handle this.
I would rather know than not know.
Yeah, but so many people would just like, that would be like anarchy. So many people would kill.
Do you really think it would?
Yes.
Be? You don't Absolutely. Think we would come together?
People would be freaking. No, yeah, we'd come together to start killing aliens.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I don't think. I think people. It'd be total chaos.
For them.
For all of us, and then they'd eventually be like, "Hey, well, we got to kill them." That's the only. You got to press that big button we have right here that ends Earth.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I really don't. Makes
I mean,
my mind hurt.
I don't know. There's so many thoughts. Like, what if they're just like us?
What if they are us coming from the future?
Yeah, what if they're us from the future? What if they're like selfish, just like humans are, though, and they're just like waiting for their time to strike? What if they don't actually have any like fighting abilities?
Maybe that's why they're laying low.
That's what I'm saying.
We gotta keep up the ruse.
Yeah, maybe they're just really smart.
We can't let them know that girl is right about lighting us on fire. Yeah. Like, I knew it. Yeah. I knew it.
We're gonna go to the desert. We can't do that now.
It's a lot there.
Yeah. I've always wondered that though. Maybe they're not actually fighters, and maybe they can't. They're so small. Is it the whole thing's supposedly like thin?
All of them are small.
Thin. Not tall. I don't know.
Some are tall.
I know, tall. I'm saying not. I'm not talking about. I'm saying they're not. You're not seeing any bodybuilders
lean,
get out.
What you're saying.
Yeah, like super lean.
Yeah, because they're like have telepathic abilities.
Yeah, so like that's their muscle basically.
Yeah, that's why they got the big
maybe
dome.
Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't have that, and
not
they just
according
have.
To abductees, you think those are screen memories, like
Could
that
be.
they have those powers, and actually when they're sitting with an alien, they're like
talking to them. It could be their imagination making it up, and yeah.
Would you like some?
Yeah. What?
They're like tea.
What do they say?
Yeah, they're giving them.
Are they talking to the governor?
No.
What do they say?
They don't.
Tell the listeners.
No. I don't like them. I want them to either just basically shit or get off the pot. Tell me what you're here for.
I'm saying, like, take your time.
No, I don't want time. I want to know now.
Okay, what if we turn on the news out there? Aliens here. Aliens are ready to tell.
Then I am going.
What's the movie that we
to
like?
An island or deep, like, North Pole frozen, like, area.
Okay. Santa Claus will protect you. He's probably an alien.
Probably.
What's the cool alien movie we like? There's the two, Battle of Los Angeles, which is awesome.
Basically a video game movie.
And what's the other one that's, I feel like similar vibes, where they live, but they're living here with us in like camps, concentration camps style?
Oh, yeah.
That one's good too.
Oh my God, I can't think of it.
They're supposed to do a second one of that one, right? And didn't they, I feel like they signed a second, but they never did.
Yeah. What is that movie called? It's named after the area that they keep them in. Oh shoot, I'll never think of it unless I look it up.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to talk about this also. Apparently, love potions could be a reality. That's horrifying.
It worked for me a long time ago. Worked on you.
Yeah. And if you're an alien, I guess it really works.
Yeah, exactly.
Experts predict drugs that replicate the effect of falling head over heels could be available in 3 to 5 years.
Actually scary. People would literally just be like,
predators.
People are like roofing people with this stuff, and And then people would also use that as excuses. Well, they must have given me this pill.
Oh my God. Okay. So they provide a fabled boost to romance and feature in comic twists like Harry Potter, because he's got a potion in it, and Midsummer's Night Dream. But experts are saying like this could be a real deal thing in 3 to 5 years.
Why are they working on this?
Yeah.
What's the point of this? People need to fall in love with each other. Like, yeah, like who? If you're falling out of love, that's good to like go do your. You're not supposed to be with it. You're not supposed to be chemically like forced,
zombified to stay.
Yeah, like your emotions are like castrated. Like you're not allowed to like think anymore.
Drugs which spark romance may include the cuddle hormone, oxytocin, while low-dose ecstasy can help couples fall back in love. Fall back in love?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They have ecstasy.
It's okay to grow apart sometimes.
Like, yeah, and then you might find something better.
Oh, yeah, or if you want to return to each other later, do it without...
Like, all right, let's pop some pills. Potions. Oh, I love you again.
A form of antidepressant may be given to lovers who have been dumped. Okay,
well, that's different. That's just different. Antidepressants
that's like
for people that are
over like a horrible breakup.
Yeah,
fine.
That's like
if that helps your mental health, great. Yeah, but like the other part,
but it shouldn't be the go right to thing.
No, but
it should be like actually like realize it's been months and you have a problem or something.
Yeah, and but I mean, whatever. Teach their own. If whatever helps. But I don't like the idea of.
Yeah, you don't need a love drug.
No. Anthropologist Dr. Anna Macken of Oxford University said certain drugs can replicate the effect on the brain of falling in love. That would be really weird, though. She told the Science Festival in Cheltenham, there are lots of ethical questions, but love drugs are certainly on the horizon. She added, we know enough about how neurochemistry of love to probably suggest some things you could take to enhance your abilities to find love. Or to increase the possibility that you will stay in love when it's so. Maybe if you're like, like you have the there's always going to be something better out there, and like you aren't.
Yeah, but if you're thinking that, then you're probably you're not really in love with the person.
I know, but maybe it's to switch your way of thinking into or if you're scared.
But you just get out of that once you find someone you love. I feel like if you're still thinking those thoughts, then you're either not ready or
they're not the right person.
Yeah, or it's not the right person. Or I mean, I think there's people can fantasize, have like little things here and there. But if it's like a regular thought where you're thinking, let's start a drug to get rid of it, then I think that just the answer.
Yeah, this is a weird thing she said, kind of.
I mean, I'll try it, but
Or to increase the possibility that you will stay in love when it's getting a little bit tricky.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's just
so it's like don't go through hard times, and if you're not gonna do that, then it's I don't know. If you don't want to go to counseling, fine, but a drug?
I don't know. I guess I don't know. Fine, whatever.
What are the side effects?
I guess if it works, again, it works. I'm just worried that people are going to give it to people without them knowing, and that scares me.
I'm more worried that people would take it just so they could try and convince themselves that they're in love. How much of that is a placebo effect, and how long does that last?
I don't know.
And then what happens?
Well, oxytocin's real.
Yeah, I know, but
fall in love with your new baby.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know, a synthetic version that's just gonna make you love someone, continue to love them. I don't know how it would even do that. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, is it like for short? Let's see.
Because like, what if your partner's doing shit that just annoys the crap out of you, and that's why you aren't in love with them anymore? Like, what if they just everything they're doing?
Today you pissed me off, so I'm gonna...
My wife kept reading about paranormal stuff, and it's like, but then I take a pill, and I'm like, ooh, paranormal stuff. If I
found out you were an alien.
Well, that's why I need to get me some of these.
They expect this.
Hey, guess what? I already gave it to you a long time ago.
Yeah, exactly. And certainly one of the frontiers of love research commercially. Can you imagine how much money you make is in exploring these possible love drugs? Oh, so she sounds like she knows the point of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Great, Doc. Potions are featured in Harry Potter, like it said a little earlier in this, where they make Ron fall madly in love, and A Midsummer's Night Dream. When the Queen of the Fairies is given an aphrodisiac with hilarious results. I love them.
So if you lose the pills, or you're on vacation and you lose them and you don't have them, when do they wear off?
I don't know.
Are you all of a sudden cheating on your person because you just don't have the pills?
they were even the subject of a huge hit in another movie, Love Potion #9. Oh, I don't think I saw that. The doctor says love drugs used in couples therapy could be available within 3 to 5 years. Okay, well, maybe if you're, like, working on it and you just feel like you need a little more.
No.
No?
You can't, no.
Why?
No. I think you can, in that case, if you're working on it and you really want it.
Beer when you're at dinner with someone to loosen up a little, maybe that's the same thing.
What? A beer and like, love potion?
Yeah. It makes, like, champagne bubbles make you feel happy.
Oh, okay.
This could...
Okay.
I don't know.
So drop a couple in your beer and you'll have a really good time?
I'm not saying that.
I feel like there's, like, a big difference between this and, like, an antidepressant. What?
Oxytocin could be available within a decade for people to squirt up their nose before they go out on a Saturday night at the same time as a glass of Prosecco.
There you go. So then why not just have the glass of Prosecco? That's insane. People, man.
It's a squirt up the nose? Yeah, I feel like I would just like this in general. Now I'm coming around. I want some.
You want the love potion or just...
I just want the oxytocin. Yeah. I want a hit of, like, happy juice.
Yeah. Okay. We'll just have a beer.
I want both.
Yeah.
More beers. We'll buy them for everyone. I'm taking the oxytocin. Wow. There are more ethical questions surrounding MDMA, ecstasy, so that is likely to take longer. Levels of oxytocin increase in the human body during hugging. The doctor's written a book about why we love. She said it could help people become more confident when dating and help them fall in love. I'm, like, not against it, but I just
help them feel confident dating. That is alcohol.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I don't know. I don't think you need a pill for it. I don't know. I just don't like the whole you taking pills for things that naturally can occur. I mean, there's, I don't know. I mean, there's like people like that guy on MTV that can teach you how to meet women. What was his name? With the hat?
VH1. Mystery.
Oh, Mystery. Yeah, just take mystery classes. Read his book.
And, that guy was the biggest tool potentially ever to be on TV.
I wonder if he was real.
Yes.
You think he was real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That show.
Like, people would actually pay him to teach him how to talk to girls?
Yeah, and VH1 was one of them. I don't know, depending on how old some people are listening to this, but if you don't know who Mystery was,
look him up.
Please do. And if you're able to find episodes that are somewhere on the internet living their best life, because watch a couple.
It was all just about this guy that teaches, this guy named Mystery with weird clothes and top hat.
Yeah, because that was part of his thing.
It was part of peacocking.
You had to have like a conversation piece to start,
to get them to want to talk to you. And then, if I remember correctly, I never watched many of them, but if I remember correctly, it was just basically about him teaching you how to kind of like put down women, right? And make them talk about themselves.
He would like nag them and like
make them insecure.
And then like build them up, and like you had to win over like the friend and blah blah. He had all these rules, and he had a reality show where he would take guys who, like, in his opinion, bottom of the barrel or whatever, which is also kind of insulting. Or like, I don't know, they just needed work, is in his opinion. And then he would send them out on challenges with hidden cameras in the like bar. And oh my God, it was the worst. So stupid. And he was just so ridiculous.
Yeah. And he had very specific rules everyone had to follow.
Oh, yeah. He had a, playbook.
He literally had. I think that was how they heard about him. He wrote some famous book.
God, I wonder how old he is now.
Now? How old was he then? He was probably 40s then?
No, he was younger.
You think he was younger, really?
Yeah. I think how he dressed really made him seem older.
Yeah, I don't know. I would assume Danny was 45.
Oh, I think he was early 30s.
Could be. I don't remember what he looked like even. I just remember the clothes and the hat.
He was very tall and thin, brown wavy hair, low ponytail.
Wow, you really remember.
Top hat, goggles on the top hat.
I remember goggles on the top
sometimes hat. A feather boa.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember feathers. Yeah, that was a stupid show,
Mystery.
Too. And it was on for many seasons, I feel like. I don't know. I think I've only seen a couple, parts of episodes, but...
God, that show.
Yeah.
That was, the golden age of VH1.
Yeah, that was.
It was VH1. Like that, and then Rock of Love.
And they had all their, like, Return to the 90s or whatever those shows.
Flavor of Love.
Like, started on it. Yeah.
I love those.
Flavor, New York.
Yeah, New York.
Who was the girl from MySpace? Tanya?
I don't know.
Remember the girl from MySpace that then someone later on threw a bottle and it cut her face open?
I do not know this.
Tila Tequila.
That was MTV.
Tequila. Oh, okay. Tila Tequila. I can't even say it. Tequila. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I watched that, but I didn't like it as much. I like the VH1 stuff better.
Yeah, they had better reality shows.
Mm-hmm. Way more thought out.
Did they have the Joe Millionaire or whatever?
That was not.
That wasn't VH1?
No. They brought that back recently.
Yeah, but the first season was a good show.
Yeah, it was.
That one was really funny.
Yeah.
All right, blast from the past.
Yeah, guys, seriously, look up Mystery.
Yeah.
It'll just blow your mind that it was ever a thing and ever made it to air.
Yeah.
Truly.
And
it's pretty wild.
He's worth a bunch of money, probably, from all his books.
Awful idea.
Yeah,
he's like, pretend what he does works.
I think it does. That's the thing. Know. I think it actually does.
No, I don't think it does. I think they edited it to have it only
No, I think, like, the reason he got big or got on the show was because so many people bought his book, and I think it worked for people.
Did people buy the book?
I think
was he
so.
Just so insane, VH1 thought it would be funny to put him on TV.
Granted, but I think he actually was successful, which is sad, but I think it's true.
I don't think he was.
Okay, I'll study the book, and I'll give it a go.
Read it, and then get this oxytocin stuff.
Well, then I don't need the book. You just drop the oxytocin.
Oh, my God. Yeah. So, I wanted to talk about one more thing that I read.
Wait, I want you to read the book, and you go peacocking with the big feathered hat and see the kind of guys you get with a giant hat and goggles on it.
Definitely don't want to do that. That sounds horrifying.
We should do like a competition. See who gets more numbers.
I hate this idea.
I think you'd still win.
It's a waste of time. I want to be left alone and have my drink and potentially an appetizer.
Okay, well, it sounds like I'm going to win. All the things you're
talking about take away from said time doing those things.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
I don't want anyone bothering me. Nope.
Not even me.
Well,
let's be honest.
I don't want you to take my fries.
Your fries?
I would order like I want an app.
Well, obviously I'm ordering food too, if you're ordering food.
And then
you're not sharing and I'm not sharing, and that's fine. That's how it should be. If you want food, order more food.
No,
don't pick off the people you're with. Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
You should ask, but...
And then they can say no, and no big deal.
That's rude.
Yeah. I mean, you can order whatever you want. I'm paying for it. I don't mind.
I don't think that.
Yeah, okay.
You should be able to have a little mooch.
No.
I read an article earlier about uploading your mind into a computer.
Yeah.
I want to know your thoughts on that.
Haven't they done something of this or tried it with Stephen Hawking or something? Or?
I don't know. But how do you feel about that just first off in general?
So like the theory, like you'll live forever, you'll keep consciousness.
Would you do it? So when you die, you can upload or...
No. No way.
If you were going to do it...
I mean, you have to give me the oxytocin pill stuff, and then maybe I'll be cool with it. But
if you were going to do it, when would you do it? Because the theory, like, part of what's behind it... Can't you just keep
uploading it, like updating it?
I don't think so.
Oh.
According to the article I read. So, like, would you pick... If you picked too young and your brain's, like, in better shape or whatever, then you have way less memories that you would have had when you were in your body.
Yeah, wouldn't you want all the memories?
You would. But is it better to be... like have a young consciousness uploaded or
you don't want
older?
You don't want to be like 2,
Obviously
but you don't want to be like 80. Yeah, so you probably want to be like 36. Oh crap.
Who's 36 in here?
Not me. Not me.
I just think that is such a weird idea.
Yeah.
And in the article, they were talking about how if you upload your consciousness, are you really still you? Because our entire human experience is based off of things, our senses. You're no longer touching and like feeling and smelling and Like,
yeah, you're not human anymore. Are you
then just like an AI that is your memories?
Yeah, because you wouldn't feel, because you're not going to feel pain. I wouldn't imagine you could ever feel like empathy anymore, right? Like,
I don't know, because they have AI robots that are supposedly
but they don't
sentient.
Feel this stuff.
They can put sensors in them.
Yeah, but they're not like, exactly. They're not feeling. They're not like becoming empathetic. They're just recognizing empathy. And their brain's like saying, okay, I'm empathetic.
So you don't think a robot could ever be fully sentient?
No.
But what even is that? Well, I mean, couldn't you argue we're like AI?
Yeah, we are.
In some sense?
Yeah. For aliens.
Ew, I don't need
There's the Robin Williams movie about this, where he's a robot and then he becomes human.
I never saw that. It really looks sad.
Yeah. It was kind of sad at the end, but...
The cover of the movie always looks sad to me.
Yeah, but he's a great actor, so.
Yeah, he's good at doing sad stuff too, and it makes me sad.
Yeah, I haven't seen him lately. Got to watch see what he's doing now.
That's horrible.
What?
I don't like that at all.
Maybe they uploaded his brain. Is this too soon? That was 2013. Right now, this is almost 10 years later.
It is.
Okay.
I think that's such a scary thought. I feel like... why can't they take your consciousness if you were going to do it and then copy it while you're still alive just to see how it goes?
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I thought of that. Like, if they're actually close to it, then why aren't they doing that?
I don't know.
Because it's probably all BS and they're not anywhere near it.
Do you think people are it'll be popular? Or what will it take for it to be popular? Because there's no guarantee. Like, once you're out... Why does it matter that your consciousness is there?
Didn't they do that with... I thought they did that with Stephen Hawking, though. Or did something... Or did they, like... What'd they do with his body? Did they, like, freeze his body? Or...
Oh, I don't know.
Wasn't there something there with that guy?
I mean, if anybody's going to have anything like that done to them, then it would be him. Yeah. What happened to Stephen Hawking
in 63? What happened in 63?
63. Okay, now they're telling me like how he passed. I don't mean that. I mean like
his chair after he died.
What happened to Stephen
Hawking's
consciousness?
No, body after he died.
You think?
Yeah, not consciousness. Just say
he believed that the brain could exist outside the body.
So yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He was like a big person on that. So,
but he believed that the idea of a conventional afterlife is a fairy tale. Wow. So he thinks the consciousness could independently exist outside of the body, but he doesn't think that an afterlife exists. That feels contradictory. If your consciousness can exist outside of your body, then you have an afterlife after your body.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why he would... What? Here we go. Is Stephen Hawking's brain preserved?
There you go.
Yes.
See? There you go. I knew it was something like that.
It's preserved? Yeah, but in what sense?
Like so that they can do something like that, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, wait. No, this person says he was cremated.
All right, we need to see a body.
So people don't know what's happening.
Yeah, he wasn't cremated. I think they froze his brain. I think they froze his brain.
Interesting. Huh. I'll go with that he was probably just cremated. But so would you do it?
No.
What if you were guaranteed that you technically go on living? Like really actually it's the same?
No.
Really?
No. Yeah.
Why?
I mean, let's just say, would you live for, like, just if you could live forever? I mean, how well are you? Depends, I guess. Are you continuing to age?
No, I'm a vampire.
Okay, that's a totally different kind of question.
That's immortal.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if you're freezing you as a person, not like a vampire. I don't want to live forever.
Oh, I
mean, it sounds great, but it's like, so you don't keep growing, or aging.
If I'm a vampire, no.
When do you stop? Are you like 80 forever?
You stop at where you become a vampire.
Okay. We're not talking about vampires, so get out of your head. If they just make you immortal or freeze your brain, like you said, it's the exact same. So when do you stop aging? Is it when they froze you?
Yes.
So, okay. So then for that instance, then you would have to decide like right now. Yeah, freeze me right now.
Yeah, because I like where I'm at.
Yeah. Okay. So you're like, yeah, let's do this shit right now. Style. Okay. Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying no. I mean, I couldn't imagine what the world's going to be like.
For that long, though.
Asleep?
Yeah, while you're frozen.
Oh, they're freezing you.
That's what you said.
I said that?
You said like frozen, like you're freezing your brain or whatever. I don't like the idea of what I'm feeling while I'm frozen. Like, am I out? Are they pumping me with like a sleeping pill?
Like while your brain is working?
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were in your body.
Yeah, either way.
So why are you being pumped? Why are you being frozen if you're in your body?
I'm confused.
I'm confused what you're saying.
So you're saying if I can't be a vampire, then you're saying would I cryogenically freeze myself at an age I like and then wake up?
No, I didn't say that at all. I thought you were just asking basically if you just could be immortal. Yeah. But not a vampire, just immortal.
Why does that matter?
Because a vampire is totally, now you have to like bite people.
No, I don't.
If you're a vampire, you gotta live. Have you
seen Interview with the Vampire?
No, I haven't.
Louis eats rats all the time.
Oh, so you want to eat a rat?
I'd rather eat a person.
Okay, so my thing,
I don't have a problem with it personally.
Why don't you just? What if you would you live forever?
Yes.
Okay, so just as you like right now.
Sure.
Okay, but you wouldn't. So you wouldn't age. You're living forever like
Sounded like a vampire. By the way,
you don't think like it'd be annoying in like 150, 200 years, like how the world is?
I mean, that's usually a part in vampire movies where they have that scene where it's like, I'm starting to be sad. Everyone I have loved has now died
like 30 times.
I've seen the entire world 300 times over.
Yeah.
This is kind of getting boring.
Of course, I guess to live forever is pretty much where we all live now because the world's not going to be around that much longer. So do vampires, what happens to vampires when the world actually ends?
Well, I mean, if the world was going to, like, explode, vampires we would know. They would just go out into the sunlight and commit suicide.
Oh, right. They can do that. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. That's a little better,
You can end it.
You can end it, yeah. Well, so if you're immortal, though, can you end that?
If
you're not vampire
Thor?
Style? Yeah. If I'm
God.
Thor, can I kill myself? He can, though. He can die.
Because
his god friends died. They got, remember?
No.
Thanos or whatever. Thanos.
Yeah, there's always someone more powerful that can blip you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Huh. Okay. So that's good to know. You wouldn't do it.
No.
Would you sign up to be a ghost and like haunt?
No.
I would. I plan on it.
I want to not be a ghost. You want to be trapped here?
No, I don't think ghosts are trapped.
Oh, okay.
I think that there's sometimes instances where people who've passed have unfinished business, and that kind of keeps them in like a lingering kind of place. What
about the whole theory that they like live in a loop?
I don't think that.
For any ghosts? You don't think that's a thing?
I don't. I think that's just a loop. Like, I think that's just energy looping. I don't think there's any consciousness tied to that.
Even if you, see something? You think that's just a loop? That you're
if you live in a house where, some tragic thing happened and that it was so intense, or maybe it was so happy, too. I mean, I think there are, happy hauntings, too. And then it just replays. Yeah. Like, it's an imprint. I think it's just that. I think it's an imprint.
Okay.
Yeah, a residual haunting. It just loops. Every night at 2:15,
So if you're a ghost, what are you going to haunt?
Like feet on the stairs.
What are you going to haunt if you're a ghost?
I'm just gonna go people watch.
Well, yeah. So what? I mean, I would like to play tricks. It'd be fun to play tricks on people.
What would I do that's cheeky?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tricks would be fun.
I would like this, my thing would be
Maybe like the ghosts in Casper, aren't the brothers or whatever, uncles, aren't they mischievous like that?
Not nice. Yeah. I would probably spend a lot of time trying to see, who sees me.
You'd stand in mirrors and freak people out?
That would be really mean. I mean, which makes sense, right? Like, if you are a ghost and you get bored of no one seeing you, that's where you hear, like, people who are flooded, like, who can see stuff. Like, I have to block it out. It makes me feel crazy. Like, and I get it, because you'd be like, oh my God, that one can see me.
Yeah.
And then you think you're special, so you go and bug them. And then you're like, well, everyone else is here bugging them too. That's kind of shitty.
Yeah. I mean, it would be fun to, like, open a door, a cabinet door every morning, or, like, just little things.
You got to do it to a house that has a kitty, so then the kitty sees you, and they're like, damn it, I'm getting in trouble for you. I did not break this glass. Cats are always being blamed for hitting things off tables. Exactly. It's, like, actually a big ghost ruse.
Yeah, that would be fun. That would be fun to, like, freak people out like that. And just, like, not freak them out. I don't want to get to that point. I just want to get to the, like, really mess with them forever.
Oh my God, no.
It's like, yeah.
I think it would be cool, like, for people who have potentially lost somebody, and maybe the person that they lost isn't at a place where they want to reach out to them, and maybe you could, like, pretend you're the lost person for them.
What? You want to fake being like a loved one that passed away?
Maybe
that's awful.
No, I don't think it's awful. Not if it's like in the beginning after they've lost somebody and you're trying to give them temporary
It's me,
comfort.
Ma.
No,
Like, what are you doing?
I would say maybe I would flicker a light to let them know that, like, hey, some people are around.
Wow.
I think that's nice.
That's, like, not your place.
And then I would go and find the person that they lost and be like, hey,
what if you can't find the person?
I did you a solid.
Sure, but what if you can't find the person?
No, you could find them, because once you pass,
and then they're like,
you know everything.
You flickered the light at Aunt Nana's? Yeah. God damn it, I hate her. Yeah.
I think it would be nice.
Huh. Interesting. I think I wouldn't mess with other people's steals.
I think there's guides that help, like, especially like animals, like, communicate to us.
Yeah, that's totally different than, like, being a ghost and then letting people think that you're a different ghost.
No, I'm not saying that, like, necessarily. I'm saying just, like, hey, like, this, it's just potentially something that they misinterpret.
Oh, wow. Wow. That seems a little...
My heart's in the right place. It's better than you scaring people.
I'm not scaring
for a long
people.
Time.
I'm just messing with their brain for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, you're real peach compared to me.
Like, making them think they're going crazy. Just a little bit here and there. Yeah.
That's not cool for somebody
like,
to scare
like when they are using the remote and they put it down, I'd, like, just pick it up and turn it the other way. So every time they go to pick it up, they'd like, wait, why is it facing the wrong way? And then they'd, like, it's just those little things like that. And they'd just be like, what is happening here?
It's a dumb one.
Yeah, but it's all, and you're doing, like, hundreds of those. Like, doing them all day to one person. Just
you're
constantly
talking about the
torturing.
episode of Barry.
What?
Barry?
No, what?
I
don't know.
Barry. Yeah, that's evil.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. Or, like, untwist the milk caps and stuff in the fridge. Oh, wait, you already do that, and it's awful. The other day, I opened up milk. I went to shake milk for baby at, like, 6 a.m, and the cap was just sitting there, and it flew everywhere.
Oh, well.
That's my wife.
Sucks to be you.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't care.
Yeah, wait till I'm a ghost.
Yeah, I'll find a way to haunt you while I'm alive.
You already do.
I know. Found it. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, checks out.
Gonna go watch Peaky Blinders.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week, and we'll see our Patreon people in a few days. Say hi.
Yes. Hello.
Hi. All right. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Deuces.